Welcome. My name's Marshall, and I'm a PhD in archaeology. Today, I'm going to play Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. Being an archaeologist isn't necessarily like being Indiana Jones, though I have some stories about that. And we'll see what is like the movies, which I've watched many, many times. I won't say I'm the best gamer, but let's get into it. So I'm going to go with easy since I'm not the biggest gamer, and it's really about the story. I want to show the Indiana Jones story. So we'll go with light. Adventure experience. Store the story with a light adventure challenge. Exploration is more guided, and the puzzles are easier to solve. Moderate. The default setting lets you enjoy the story with a moderate adventure challenge. Exploration is not guided, and the puzzles are more challenging, but still manageable. I think we got to go with moderate. Light kind of just sounds like you're watching a movie and you happen to be holding a controller. So let's go with moderate. Easy and moderate seems pretty good. All right, let's get into it. The story. I'm going to settle in.
We are walking the path of death. What of the curse? Superstitions, amigo. Tranquilo.
So this is obviously pretty much the exact beginning of Raiders of the Lost Ark. It's pretty cool. So far there's no controls or anything on this, so we're just walking along. So this is actually pretty accurate. When they would go into the jungles, you would have local people, porters, carrying things like this. I'm assuming we're about to go see, if Raiders of the Lost Ark is any indication, is not what you'll find in an archaeological site. But for those that work in jungle areas, this is pretty accurate. Oftentimes you're following a local representative or someone from the village, they probably don't speak English as well, to a place they know about, a place they've heard of. In most cases, you're not actually going to just discover a place on your own. So let's see what this dynamic is. X to touch. Clearing a path open. So interestingly, I'll get to that in a second.
Senor, the Jovitos could be watching us. Jovitos don't
Jovitos.
like
What I was gonna say is the cap of I don't know that friend, the Peruvian porter, which isn't in this version, just in the cutscene. It's a traditional Quechua style and type of headwear, so accurate. I think it's also in the movie, but it's still accurate. So this is actually very evocative of Hiram Bingham, who discovered Machu Picchu. If this is supposed to be Peru, there were stories of the lost city of the Inca when the Spanish. There were stories of lost city of the Inca when the Spanish destroyed the Inca, and a lot of archaeologists in the 1800s went into the jungles, like that in Machu Picchu, trying to find this lost city. So Indiana Jones, knowingly or not, references these archaeologists from that era. So let's take a look now. Ooh, that's a monkey. A book. So I thought, this is a real book in a real culture. These were a group of people living in the area where the Inca were. So, pretty accurate. On the eastern slope of the Andes. Rotate the book. Well, that's what most archaeological books look like, even today.
This was Forrestal's favorite.
Why did they leave these things behind?
I think they were intent on coming back.
So obviously you need a compass, especially without GPS. This is a sextant, which you'd have to use to navigate around. And all these bags look pretty accurate, including the frying pan. Of course, they're just accurate. They also look like video game bags. If I wasn't doing the stream, I don't think I'd spend this long looking at all this stuff, but kind of interesting. All right, on our journey we go. The game hasn't really explained why we need to get books yet, but presumably there'll be a reason later. Maybe it's to learn. Maybe it's to get citations. That would be hilarious if Indiana Jones has to get a bunch of books so he can cite the authors for his academic journals, which he doesn't end up doing. But this is a video game. Maybe we're going to be spending 2 hours in the library making sure that Dr. Jones is correctly citing the scholars. All right. It was a dart. We all know what's going to happen.
Vitus are near. Poison is still fresh, 3 days. Following us.
If they knew we were here, they would have killed us already.
It's kind of cool being inside of the movie. I think it's one of the cool things about some video games. Like, we all know exactly what's going to happen. All right, well, he just had to drink some water. Let's continue, Indy. In terms of the overall game, I'm doing this through cloud streaming because my computer cannot really handle it, but it looks pretty good. Fine. It's weird that Bethesda's making this game, given all their other games, and it looks like a Bethesda game. And we can vault. That is about as high up of a jump that I would be doing as an archaeologist, so accurate so far. Don't know how long that's gonna last.
The jungle telling us to turn back. Go on, senor. Satipo will help you move the tree.
All right, Satipo. How are we gonna move this? X. Push. I am obviously this strong, so this is accurate, of course. Of course this is accurate. Mysterious. We, of course, are in the movie. Uh-oh. He's trying to shoot me, hurt me, so whack! Alright, that was pretty cool. Okay, we're getting for now. We have a little bar on the bottom left corner. That means something. Satipo has betrayed us, so we'll find out if Barranco does. So let's take a look at this temple. Yeah, move the mouse off that. Taking a look at the temple. Taking a look at the temple. This is not really how Mayans would. The Chapacoya, they're more likely to. More into the hillside. I know what's going to happen here, so let's give it a try.
This is it. This is where Forrestal cashed in.
Friend of yours.
A competitor. He was good. He was very, very good.
Senor. Nobody's come out of there alive. Please.
That's an idiot. Throw it all on the ground. The thing is, even in the era where this archaeologists like this were happening, 1936, they wouldn't necessarily be going into tombs like this that had booby traps. There aren't really booby trapped tombs. But that doesn't make for a very good movie. Doesn't make for a very good game. So, unsurprisingly, this is probably not going to be that accurate. Alright. This cave is suspiciously circular. Okay, well, yeah. That's a punch. That's also a punch. Alright. They haven't told me how to use anything yet. I don't want to punch you, sir.
Be careful.
Me first? Anything over there? Again, I know what's happening here. This is just a tutorial version. And break it. Much like Indiana Jones. Spiders, no problem. Snakes, on the other hand. I'd say I'm in between. I don't know, I like spiders that much, but... Oh, Barranco betrayed us. Satipo. Some of these gestures are a little silly, but it makes it not just feel like you're in a cutscene the entire time.
Stay out of the light.
What would happen if you did this at night? Which you could. So this is obviously a movie. There's no logic to how that would actually go out. I'm sorry, Forrest, though.
It was. Just not good enough.
Oops.
I guess we'll find out.
Yep. Sorry, fella. What happens if you die in this? Bum ba dum ba. Alright, that was pretty easy. Again, it went easy mode, but pals. That's accurate. We're all about being pals. There it is. The idol.
Let us hurry. There is nothing to fear here.
That's what scares me.
I don't know where Indiana Jones learned about booby traps. Okay.
That did it.
Okay, I guess we gotta put the torch in the holes.
This looks promising.
It's kind of a booby trap for idiots. I mean, I would have been killed, obviously, but...
That's it.
Alright, then our final piece. Right? No, there's one more. This is exciting. Oops. I said it was a booby trap for idiots, and I guess I was right. Alright, now? I was crouching the entire time, that's why. Whew. Hey, Barranco, here we go. I never understood this. How much does he think it's going to weigh? Doesn't really matter what I do. Oop. So, yeah, you gotta actually use... Whip, please.
Throw me the idol. No time to argue. Throw me the idol.
Alright, how about up here?
You have no choice.
Give me the whip!
Adios, senor.
See, I could have just done this to begin with. I also was not gonna make that, but it's a cutscene. Leg up, Indy. Leg up. Hey, that hat. It's shocking he forgot about that.
Adios, Nito. American. It's only American.
Man, I knew 10 years ago. I learned to hate you in the last 10 years.
So I guess he's thinking about his loved ones as he's... Ah, so it was all a dream. Okay.
Marcus.
Oh, he looks good. Well, with the light, he looked good. Alright. That... accurate.
Wait.
1930s, everyone was drinking in their office, but even in the 2000s, lots of archaeologists drinking in their office.
What the devil?
Marshall College. I don't think it's a real college, but I always enjoyed it because Marshall College, that's my name. Okay, who broke in?
Kids.
So,
Someone's getting expelled tonight.
fascinating. So there's an interesting connection here. The implication for Indiana Jones is that he was at the University of Chicago, or I actually think he's at University of Chicago. They're showing Ben Franklin here, Connecticut. Doesn't really make any sense. But Ben Franklin, University of Pennsylvania, founder, Penn, could be Indiana Jones. Ernest Gaines, PhD in archaeology. We actually had a bust of one of our old professors who had died in our lab and our archaeology lab. It's a lot. All right, let's see who's here. The detail here is pretty cool. So that is a Mayan calendar, I believe. Yeah, it looks accurate for the illustrations. Aztec, I believe. Don't quote me on this. Oh, this is a that actually might be Archaean. But a tomb that is a Sumerian an Akkadian tablet with a cylinder seal impression across it. All right, if you're watching this, I don't know if you find this interesting, but we're going through the museum part to look around. The detail here. What else is over here? The Marshall College Chess Club. Fun. Ooh, this is a fragment. It looks like a Sumerian text, I think. Can't really tell. Another one of those. Wonder what. Oh, that would be. Well, it looks to be an amphitheater of some type. Okay. Current exhibitions. The Afterlife in Art and Archaeology. Amalia and Man. Upcoming expositions. Mesopotamian pottery. Ancient traps and weapons. Biblical myths. It sounds accurate. So I studied at the University of Pennsylvania. We had the Penn Museum, which is one of the largest museums of archaeology in the U.S. So it was kind of like this, but a little bit more updated. Unintelligible Latin in The Stranger. I should probably be focusing on who's invaded the college. The Sphinx. Thought that might be something to pick up.
Gotta be so vagrant.
The little details, you do see the Bethesda influence in that, which is pretty cool. Oh, thought that was someone else. It's just me. Local map. Campus overview. So we have the museum, Egyptology and archaeology, anthropology and natural sciences, reception. Professor Jones, Professor Keller, Komarov, Professor Bedini. All right, well, thanks for the map. Alright, I would like to look around this museum, but it's too dark and I don't have a flashlight. Oh, these are Lamassu, though. Famously, there's Lamassu like this in the Met. I don't think any universities have one, though. The Orient Institute in Chicago might. Alright. This guy is looking scary.
All right, pal. You can't sleep here.
Like a vampire guy.
Who the hell are you?
Oh, he's huge. This game's so funny. Am I gonna do anything?
You asked for it. Whatever you're up to, pal.
Ow.
It ends now.
Okay. Not sure what I'm supposed to do here.
Is that the best you got?
Okay, well, I'm glad I fought that battle. This is all part of the preview, or the prelude.
Indiana? I wondered where you got to. What happened?
Where did he go?
Who?
The giant.
I didn't see any giant.
I caught someone breaking into the museum. He was tall. He took something.
Well, did you see his face?
Scarred. Dark skin. He spoke some form of Latin.
Good on Indy for recognizing Latin easily.
Well, that is a novelty.
That's a novelty is a way I would say that. It's not the weirdest language to know, but
Come on, Marcus. We need to find out what he took.
Yes, righto. This display case has been ransacked. Is there anything missing?
Let's have a look.
all right, now we get to see the display cases. So this is the Egyptology section. So this is the accuracy, the fact you can actually read the plaques is pretty cool. Statue of Sekhmet. Is this a boss? Oh, it's just a baboon. Thoth. So I studied Mesopotamian archaeology, so I gotta say my Egypt deep knowledge is not amazing. But that is a false door. Anyway, all right. What should we be doing here? I'm pretty sure we're up from New York, but okay. I think everyone in New York says they go down. This is just the plaque. Africa, continent of culture. Let's just read what this says. Much of the influence of Christian and European values on Africa. Much is made of the influence of Christian and European values on Africa, but the influence that the art and culture of this continent have on us is also worthy of study. The Moors of Maghreb once ruled much of Western Europe. After all, and their influence can be seen through Spain and Italy. This is the type of plaque you would see for African culture until fairly recently. It's one plaque for one container and saying that's the influence. Now we have much better exhibits on that, but what do we have here? Oh, interesting. I'm not sure what that. I thought that the flag was like Pakistan. This would be Syria. This might be some form of Kaborware, actually.
Why do you carry smelling salts?
And then this, of course, is cuneiform. I guess it wouldn't be the Syrian flag because it wasn't the country at that point. My cuneiform's reading's not that good anymore, but these are accurate signs. I know that. E2 maybe?
Feels like a night out of the cabaret.
Okay, still not seeing a lot. Stamped bricks. Interesting. I don't know. This might be the flag of the Ottoman Empire. Or Turkey. I actually don't know. Okay, Brody, what are we looking at? Oh, the all right, the ground would have helped.
Terracotta. Likely Babylonian out of Iraq.
Yeah, that's accurate. I don't know what god it would be. Ivory case.
Ah, look at this. Ugaritic letters.
So Ugaritic letters.
They must be from Ras Shamra.
Okay, that's accurate. Yeah, it's in the northeast of Syria.
Ancient Egyptian, obviously. A depiction
Obviously.
of Bastet.
I believe that is accurate too. Place artifacts in the cabinet. So we got to go in the right cabinet. I don't know if they care if it's the right cabinet. Sure.
This isn't right.
Oh, yeah, so actually, they do care if it's the right cabinet. This is Egyptian. Wow, that's really impressive. This is just having us identify
Egyptian section.
archaeological materials with the context. This is going to be the terracotta relief.
So, that's where the relief belonged.
So this is the flag of Iraq at the time. That's what I was guessing. The Ugaritic. This is Syria, I believe.
No, I think that's for something else again.
My mistake. Yeah, I don't think that's... It's not right there, but... This looks more right with the pictures. I don't... Ugaritic's... It's possible. Oh. It's possible.
Duck one here. Right, Marcus?
Quite right.
So now, where are our other... There we go. Funerary mask.
Funerary mask, Brody.
So we actually had a lot of these at the Penn Museum from the Levant. They were not made of gold. They were just hilarious and funny looking. So I'm assuming... They didn't tell me which... Yeah, we found both those. Oh, if this is gold, it's going to be in here.
Ah, well done,
What a fascinating puzzle. You actually have to look at where artifacts are from.
Well, what's missing? SW 003. What was that?
Siwa expedition.
Siwa
Cat
in
monkey,
Egypt.
Marcus. But why?
The thief may have left a clue to their identity.
Yeah. Let's keep looking.
Okay. Next objective. I don't see a lot of clues here, but let's
I saw
continue
that
looking.
Smashed window down the corridor from your office. Perhaps that is where he got out.
Okay, maybe. Thanks, Marcus. Oh, wow. So, yeah, so this is from Iraq. I can't think of who this specific statue is, but actually it is a specific statue. These are Assyrian. Assyrian tablets. Assyrian tablets. These reliefs would have been on Neo-Assyrian temples. Oh, these are genies from Neo-Assyrian temples. Is that accurate? Does it show us? 9th century BC Assyria. Is this from... They don't give a specific location, but yeah, this is accurate. The detail archaeological that went into this is actually pretty incredible. So far, I'm extremely impressed. Christianity, power, and judgment. Fascinating. This is Zabush idol. I'll admit I don't know what that is. It does evoke some things I've seen. Oh, these pots are... Yeah, I think these might be South American, but I don't know. Yeah, these are South American. Or Central American. That is a skeleton. So this is a good time to talk about archaeology versus paleontology, if you didn't know. Archaeology is the study of ancient people. Paleontology is the study of ancient animals. It's that simple. Dinosaurs or animals. So, archaeologists study what people leave behind. So if it's dinosaur, I had no idea. I can't get it. Oh, that says Krakow, Poland for a spoon. Well, I can't see the glare right now. Bones. I think we're back into bones. This exhibit. Yeah, that's Peru. This type of a curved handle you very often see in South America. Also, a lot more animal representations on their pottery. It's pretty big generalization, but you do often see that. That's from Cameroon. Fascinating. Yeah, the faces, the animals. We have the moche sex pots, which they don't exist here. I'd be amazed if they do. But they're basically pots like this, but they are extremely sexual. They're fascinating. What else do we have in here? Ooh, Greek amphora. A coffin. Forgot the word coffin. Rocks. More rocks. Those aren't rocks we study, but good on you. Rocks. Over here we have... I'm going to guess this is Roman without getting a better look. Let's take a look around. China. Sorry, I was completely off. And that also makes sense. This is really fine metalware. Couldn't really tell it was metal to begin with, but really fine metalware. I really don't have a lot of expertise about China, and that's on me. I actually would love to learn more about China. Just the way that we learn history as someone who specializes in Middle Eastern archaeology, the way we learn history tends to be focused around where is next to the Middle East. And I've also just been to South America some, because I'm American, and then we think about South America and Central America. So where's my office? Where is Indy's office? The chess club. Oops, this door was closed before. Comic book. The thrilling adventures of Joe the Archaeologist, the lost expedition and journey into the unknown. With only a throw net and his trusty slingshot, he explores the wild corners of the earth.
Comic books. New fad on campus.
So, I just got some points for something. We'll find out what that is, I guess.
How did they get out? The front doors were locked.
I seem to have just gone in a circle.
Broken window. Maybe he got out.
Alright, time to do some squats. Apparently, Indy does a lot of squats. Brody, come on.
Marcus, help me out
Marcus
here.
Brody.
Coming, Indiana.
I don't think Marcus should be lifting that. Oh,
Oh, don't.
I would never have noticed
don't
that.
mention it.
Wow, it looks so nice outside. Huh.
Is it?
That would also be my reaction.
When he left through the window.
Huh.
Let's retire to your office and figure this out.
Alright, do I just jump?
Somebody sure went to a lot of trouble to steal a cat mummy.
Well, let's see if I get hurt first.
It's a beautiful piece.
Nope.
Found it in Seawood.
Yeah, 6 weeks ago. Something about that dig.
Found it or excavated it? I don't know. Where's his office? Yeah, it's pretty hard to see, but we're 04. So, oh, first floor. How we? Okay, back to the first floor. I could have probably just followed the giant arrow on the screen, but all right, Marcus. That's what we're gonna do. Let's check out the paintings. Interesting.
We can
Indy
work
grew up
this
in
out
the
your
West.
office, Indiana.
So one of the interesting things about Indiana, I believe this is, so this is the second Bank of the United States in Philadelphia. It still exists. I live down the street from it, in fact. Today it's on portrait gallery. Well, today it's closed, but it's a portrait gallery. And you can't really tell here, but it's actually a combination of the neoclassical front with the Federalist on the side. Quite cool. Nice little detail. The detail they've put into these paintings, pictures on the wall, is astonishing. I'm incredibly impressed. Look at Marcus, I know. I'm reading, Marcus. I'm reading what's on the walls. I've just showed up in this world. I gotta know. What is the academic calendar for 1937?
Let's mull this over in your office.
Commencement of classes, Labor Day holiday, Thanksgiving. All right. None of that's that interesting.
We should talk about this in your...
Archaeology professors having artifacts all through their office? That's pretty accurate too. They shouldn't. There should be a curator, but they do.
That looks Catholic to you, doesn't it?
It's the sigil of the Vatican Secret Archive, if I'm not mistaken.
This isn't just about a cat mummy, Marcus.
What are you going to do, Indiana?
I'll need my classes covered, of course.
Indiana,
Dawson seems the likely choice. Maybe Kittredge.
oh, look,
Oh, so this is accurate.
someone...
Sorry, I need to leave. Someone should cover my classes. Is it Marion? Or Marianne?
How long has that been in there?
I haven't opened this suitcase for a year.
Wasn't he? Didn't you say it was an excavation 6 weeks ago? He said he was 6 weeks ago. He got the mummy in Egypt, but not 6 Cairo. I don't know where his luggage is. All right, let's take a look.
It's a beautiful journal, isn't it? Who's it from?
Marion.
Doesn't say.
That's sweet. Well, that's less sweet.
What are you packing? And just where are you planning on going?
Only the essentials.
This game is so funny. Am I just gonna pack a suitcase? All right. Let's take a look at some artifacts he has sitting in his office. That's like the baboon that was like in the exhibition. These are mummified canops from the top of my head. Forget what it's called off the top of my head, but it is the where they keep the parts of the body when they mummify. Organs. The word is organs. Interesting. Oh, it's Egyptian. A lot of Egyptian. So I was partially saying this. There used to be archaeologist journalists like Indiana Jones who just like knew archaeology. He knows more about specific cultures than they would have, but that is long since past. You can't be a generalist anymore. You need to be focused on a specific area because there's just so many people, places, things in the world. No one can accurately be good enough at it all. And if you are a generalist, you're generally not that deep in the material, like identifying pottery. I was like, oh, this book sounds familiar. Yep, we got it earlier. It was in a stream. So do we not take books? Not really sure we do with books yet. Is that... That looks familiar, but I can't recognize it exactly. That looks Incan. This looks so familiar. I think it's a rock cut tune from Iran or the Caucasus. This is Abu Simbel, extremely famous. So this is an amazing little detail. So the Temple of Abu Simbel in the south of Egypt, near the Aswan Dam, had to be moved in the 1960s because of building the Aswan Dam. This is supposed to be 1937. So this is accurate. Before moving the temple, they just had it sitting there and it was covered with sand. Cool little detail. What's this, an aqueduct? All right, Marcus. Why are you holding the door like I need to get out? Let's look for my stuff. Probably get the pendant. Seems important.
You know, you can talk to me, Indiana.
I am talking to you, Marcus, but...
There's nothing to say, Marcus.
Lots of open books. That's a little sad. What else would Indiana need? All right. He needs his hat. Oh, it's clearly what it's going to be. Nope, he's gonna wear his hat, I guess. I love the old plugs. Cat mummy photograph. That's a nice looking cat mummy.
Did I tell you that? 2 months ago.
Not much to see in these photos. Egyptian. Okay, yeah, it's all Egyptian. Same picture that's on the hallways. Pyramids of Giza. The couch covered with crap is also archaeological, Professor. Gramophone record.
She was at her wit's end.
Why?
I didn't know what to say.
What's this?
Can I play it? No. Why do I... Do they want me to put this in the... Okay. Only the essentials. Typewriter? Compass? What's this? This is a weird game. Oh, the whip, of course.
Was setting out on another foolhardy escapade is not going to make matters better.
Marcus.
So sure about that.
Okay, that's it. You know, this is what everyone needs. A mysterious pendant, a record, and a whip.
Though I must admit I am intrigued. Why would the Vatican want your cat money?
Exactly. And there's only one way to find out.
Come now, Indiana, you can't travel to Italy.
Why would the Vatican
College would never
send...
sanction me for this. Not in the middle of midterms. I mean,
Marcus, what's done is done.
This is truly the most accurate thing.
Gone to the Seaway expedition, but it was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
and when you got back, she wasn't there.
I gotta go.
So this was a big issue for archaeologists going to digs until, like, quite recently. Just around when I started.
Can't just run away from your problems, Indiana.
A lot of people went into archaeology for that reason.
Watch me.
But let's go. Love the classic map.
On next plane to Rome. Stop. Need help. Stop. Meet me in Vatican. Stop. Indy.
My friend, stop. Vatican not safe. Stop. We'll wait for you at village steps. Stop. Subtlety is a virtue. Stop. Antonio.
Antonio from Italy. Alright, this is cool. The beginning part's a little silly. I'm glad I spent time going around the museum because, well, we don't get a chance to go back.
Okay. Village steps. Should be on the other side of this fortress.
New adventure.
E tu chi sei? Che cosa ci fai qui?
I'm just a tourist, pal.
Alright.
Per il duce d'Italia!
Okay. I thought we were just walking into the Vatican. Didn't realize we were breaking in.
And that's professor to you.
That's accurate. Professors will beat up a guy and then carry their body.
Where should I hide you? You're coming with me.
Alright. Yeah, it's not bad. They haven't really given us an explanation for how you play the game, weirdly. While we're standing here, look at the journal. We see the stolen cat mummy, the travels. That's cool. Field work, discoveries, mysteries. Can we just go on an archaeological dig? We'll find out. Great. I'm glad they brought a very clear map of how to get in. All right. Is there a door here? No. Can I jump up? Really? All right. Good on you, Indy. Nice.
There we go.
Da 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 da. So, again, scaling this. Pretty classic adventure game so far. For being about an hour in, I haven't really done anything. To be fair, I'm going a pretty slow hour.
Non capisco che cosa vuole
Oh.
Mussolini dal Vaticano. Pare stia cercando qualcosa che la Chiesa ha nascosto. E il Papa ora è
Interesting. So yeah, talking about the fascism of Mussolini, not really touched in the movies.
confinato a letto.
The Pope is very sick.
Ora è Padre Ventura a dirigere lo spettacolo. E lui e Mussolini se la intendono.
Father Ventura. So I'm gonna guess I can throw. Just gonna hit them on the head. That's one. Is this a fighting game? It's not clear because I just started. I'll throw this that way. How about that?
Cos'era quel rumore?
Okay. Okay, good. Now I got some sort of weapon. Can't go through the window? There we go. Is this a... I'll keep my shovel for now. Alright, so where are we going? I would have thought we're already inside the castle, but... News article? Let me do it in my newsy voice, because this is 1937. The Pope is ill. The Vatican is concerned about the Pope's deteriorating physical condition. Is this the end of an era? Reports about the Supreme Pontiff's grave illness have sent tremors of uncertainty throughout the Holy See, raising questions about the future of the Church and its position as a moral authority for millions of people around the world. The vague statements coming from the Holy See have led to rampant speculations about the nature of the Pope's illness. Great. We kind of got that from the guys talking in the background. Pope is ill. Cigarettes?
Popolo d'Italia. Mussolini's propaganda mouthpiece.
That's important context. How about this instead? No. Lots of wine for Indy. Okay. Bandage. Do I get in? Oh, I do get injured. Okay. They just really haven't explained a lot in this. I feel like we're already in the game. The one time we fought, it was a weird cutscene. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I forgot you were standing there. How about... over here is fine. Yep, next to that old painting. Why would I just use the shovel? The shovel's gonna be far more effective than everything else. Alright, go down the stairs. I imagine if you're playing this on light adventure, there's more clues. Alright, well, that's a clue. Because actually I would not have ever guessed that. That's kind of cool. Can I drop something? Alright, I can, good. Because I'm gonna guess that. Don't. All right, good. Whew. Did not think that would work. So I can still go left and right. All right, cool. So I guess this bar on the bottom is my endurance or stamina, because even dropping drains it. Not just punching in this bag. There's, I get a little bit of mist. You guys remember mist? Get a little bit of the vibe of that. All right, what's on the radio? What's on the radio? I think it's the same channel, but cool. Can't really read Italian or Latin, so local map. That's what we want. Castel Sant Angelo.
This will come in handy.
I like this, like a tourist map, basically. It's a cool way to make a map feel more authentic to the game. I actually think it's pretty well done. All right, let's go find what to open. That's cool. You just kind of walk through the door. Caruso's letter. Father Cramashi. The man in black has ordered us to let the black shirts into Castel Sant Angelo. For now, I advise you to return to the Vatican. My hands are tied, at least till the Pope has returned. I suspect he would be awfully vexed by all this. God bless Father Raphael Caruso. The man in black. I'm gonna guess that's the guy we met, because why wouldn't it be? The black shirts. I thought brown shirts was Mussolini's, but I could be wrong. That's cool. Yeah, the detail here. I could be kind of curious to look at if Castel d'Angelo is a real place. Now this compares. Let me know in the comments. Let me know. I'd be kind of curious. I'd be kind of curious to see if Castel d'Angelo is a real place. Let me know in the comments if you be curious to like have me do a comparison. It might be kind of hard to jump back in this point, but yeah, this is pretty accurate. All right, Fascist 1, Fascist 2. Hilarious, that's what they call them. Not even like Vatican 1. This game is clearly pretty anti-fascist. Was Indiana Jones the first Antifa? RT to quietly knock out enemies. Okay. Well, I lost all my shovel. Ah, good. Another shovel? Broom. Well. Oh, that's cool. Did you just knock him in the crotch? Alright, now I got an actual weapon. It's just a bat, but it's a weapon. What is this? A crowbar? Oh, that's way better. I wish they had showed different light up for weapons versus like other stuff to look at. Alright. Reach the top of the Castello. Right, so we came in to the right up there. Got a long way to go up. Let's do it. So there's a fascist over there. Can't we just say Italian? I'm sure most people in the Vatican were probably Italian. Alright, he needs to be distracted, so... I went on the easier version. They're not too distractible. I thought I saw a bottle somewhere. There we go. He's not a very good guard. Oop, I'm standing on this. Get my tool. Well, Mr. Oops. Mr. did not get distracted. Alright, that's too high right now. So probably need to get up on this to go. But now we have the guy walking towards us. So let's wait for a second. Alright, he didn't come. Okay. Interesting. So we don't. Oh, okay. Not exactly the best guards. You know, those fascists are not. They're not in the center of their best. There we go. Still don't notice this? All right. Really? What about that? Really? Alright, that was cool. These fascists are not good at looking what's right above them. All right. I wonder how I get into the castle. There's probably, yeah, that's probably the best bet. Do I need to go in the building, though? Oh, here's another broom. Which key do I have, then? Oops. Cool. I'll take a shovel. Let's guard that way. And a guard that way. Okay, well, gotta figure out how to get past him.
Ma che? C'è qualcosa di strano.
Oops. All right, he's coming around the corner. Don't worry, guys. I got him. The shovel's great. All right. Oops, didn't realize you were a guy here. Love it. Punch out. Restore stamina when an enemy is knocked out. Adventure points to unlock, 25. I guess I got adventure points for opening up books.
Sounds fascinating.
Does sound fascinating. Oh, so I have 75 adventure points, 229 pounds. Okay. Not sure why we don't have dollars or wherever we are. Lira in Italy. Oh, maybe that is lira. Probably is Lyra. Restore stamina when enemies knocked out. Yeah, I guess why not? That's kind of fun. When you read, you learn new skills. Oops. So I guess when you open up that, let me use my bandage first. RT to apply. Have I applied it? Cool. I'll get another. Document.
Okay.
Valeria. From Valeria Molino to Officer Luca Accordo. To Officer Luca Accordo. To Officer Luca Accardo. Officer Accardo. Against my will, Father Ventura has requested that I perform an inventory of the Vatican supply of medicine and send it to you. In total, there are 304 small bottles of medicine and 154 large bottles. Frankly, I do not understand why you would need to know this, but it is not my place to question Father Ventura. Interesting.
From the Vatican pharmacy.
So why would the Vatican need that much medicine? Is this a fly swatter? Well, that's not going to be useful.
Fascists shouldn't be trusted with money.
I agree, Indy. Fascists should not be trusted with money. Guardhouse key, finally. Alright, do I knock out anyone else? Nah, he's good. You gotta stay awake for now, fella. Oh. That's where I wanted to go. Another shovel, my chosen weapon. Use the key. It's just so funny. They like have like 3 motions just to like open a door. It's a very cool game. I'd say it's exciting, but it's cool. All right, what do we have here? Boxes. The map. Oh, it's the map of the whole Vatican. It would appear. Which means, where is our tower? Couldn't tell you. Interesting. All right, well, we'll continue. What do we have here? Money. And biscotti. Press to equip food. What does food do? Let's have a biscotti to boost health. Extra health. Well, when in Italy, get a biscotti. Revolver bullets. Ooh. Indy. Oh, I have a gun? I've had a gun the entire time? Could have been killing people left and right. These guys just have hitting sticks, so don't need to do that. To do that, they can just be hit with my shovel. That looks like a Nazi fascist sign. Probably Mussolini. The priest have been ordered to be obedient, so keep your gun holstered and behave. If they give you any troubles, talk to Father Ventura. He's on our side. So Dante is a bad guy. Oh, sorry, I got that backwards. Captain De Vito is the fascist. Dante is, I guess, probably one of the guards here.
Now, what do the black shirts want with the Vatican?
Okay. Anything else this way? Just keep moving. It'd be cool if that did something. Another bandage. Great. So now we know we can collect more than one bandage. I'm gonna go up there in a second. Is this the door? Outside? Yes, I don't want to go back outside. Sorry, shovel. Alright, still nothing here. Can we open this up? I want to get the bandage. Interesting. I guess the answer is no. Weird. They haven't really built a mechanic like that. Feel like that's where it's going to want me to go next. Let's just check what's this way. This would appear to be the top of... This would appear to be the top of the walls. So let's give it a look. That may be better, maybe not. Nice and dungeony. That's cool. I guess that's St. Paul's Basilica over there. Yeah, details like that really make that cool. All right. We'll grab this wrench in case I see any pigeons. Not sure what those dots are. I hear a fascist whistling. Never want to hear a fascist whistling. Oops. Okay, yeah, I heard something coming. Obviously didn't hear that. And excuse me. I'll take one of these, please. I guess this will get us into the castle. It really does, like, give the perspective. LT to climb the whip. Gotta say, that's not accurate. I couldn't do that. Getting closer. Love the details of this. Kind of like how Assassin's... That is a really nice view. Wow. I thought that was St. Paul's Basilica, but now I'm not sure. The Tiber is there? Okay, well, let's continue climbing up. Yeah, Assassin's Creed is famous for being historically accurate, and they've clearly done a lot of work. Like, I just don't know enough to know, like, is that a real picture? A real painting? Don't know. I'm guessing it is, though. Right. Bandage. What's interesting with the bandages is that it takes a while to apply. More cash, please. I don't know what we're using cash for yet, but may as well. So I guess we're not in Vatican City. They didn't really establish exactly where this castle is. Get to Passetto de Borgo. Di Borgo. Nice place to pray or to fight fascists. Or to get some biscotti. Another map. Oops. So there's a dog. We don't know what... That's probably a better option. I wish I had a shovel, but I'll take a broom. Okay. They're over there. Hold LT and press why. Not really sure why you need to lean like that, but I'll just go this way for now. Lots of bottles, lots of wine. Oops. Forgot I was already crouched. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Other way, Indy. I guess I'm playing this as a stealth game. I don't know if it's a stealth game. Ooh, this is actually a... we use this tool while excavating. It's like a flat axe. Flat-edged axe. I'm sorry, dog. Oh no! Whew. Sorry, dog. I like that you can't actually kill the dogs. You just have to scare them away. Oops. Maybe we don't have to be so secretive when, like, when they're dumb on easy mode. What happens if I just craft the whip against him?
Take it easy. All right, frail fellow, let's go.
Alright, this is pretty fun. How long was... Alright. Man, these guys are just not very good at fighting. Again, I know I put it on easy, but I'm kind of impressed. But that's not the point of this game, obviously. Oop, a new comic book. Field notes. Tales from the dungeon. Torture of the damned. They thought no one could escape the prison of the damned. They never expected that what would come in.
Yes, even fascists need a little light distraction.
Mm-hmm. Well, now this is a fascist box. Fascist money. 10 lira? I'll take it, but not that great. Okay. Where are we going? That door. Well, let me check this other stuff. Is there anything else here I need? A book? Some more money? A bottle of wine? Oh. Oops, I didn't think anyone was still here. I guess there's someone upstairs. Well, they know I'm here now. I'll grab a bat. Oops. How long until... This is a fun experiment. How long until he realizes I'm standing right in front of him? Honestly, this is movie physics level of fighting. You have fascist ones, and they get knocked out. Wine. More money. More bullets. Don't mind if I do. When I set the brightness, I didn't realize it'd be this dark everywhere. Which I guess would make sense. He's sneaking around. Oh, a plunger, that's funny. More money. A donut. This is where they sleep. Postcard.
What's this?
Interesting. From Giza. Dear Alessandro, Egypt turned out to be a little slice of heaven. Today we are going to the Great Pyramids. Wish you were here. Alright.
The pyramids. Quite a sight.
I don't think there's any mystery there, just about the pyramids. Okay. Another bat. Some more money. When am I going to spend money?
Che succede? Cosa... Vedi...
Hold your horses!
Yeah, I don't think I really need to be sneaking around.
Scrappy fella.
Ooh, excuse me. This empty pan. That looks like the pan had no bottom. Okay. Ooh, is there a guy standing there? Excuse me, sir.
Sure you did your best, champ.
He's just looking at that very nice view. You can't really blame him for that. I'll grab some lemons. Not sure lemons are going to make you feel healed. Just eating a lemon, but that's the way Indiana Jones does it, I guess. Cool, so we're on the top. Almost the top of the castle.
C'è qualcuno?
Give it a rest!
The fact that they don't attack me, even when they're standing in front of me, does mean I don't really need to be sneaking around. I might raise the difficulty if it gets too silly, but I'm not really sure the scale of this game, how long it goes on. And oh, this is a dead end. I don't need to be holding this. Oh. Was that actually what I needed to do because the gate was closed? I guess so. Can I drop backwards here? Not the ledge way. Was this door just open? Okay, great. I didn't actually need it. This, however, I do need. Item limit reached. Let's take a look at. I'll have a biscotti. How about a donut? No. Great. I have enough bandages already. All right. I'm not sure how to unequip this, so I guess we're just gonna walk around with a biscotti. Is that some sort of bicycle? Hard to tell. Yeah, it's some sort of bicycle. It's an old, like little details like this. What, an old little soccer ball? So we started down there. We were down there at one point. And now we're continuing on with our biscotti. Oh, I guess I'll just eat it. Get another donut. And get another donut. Repair kit. Again, not sure what this stuff is. They haven't explained that yet. This doesn't seem right. Oh, okay. Our goal is to get down there. Cool. Right. I'm sure no one saw that. This is how they would store cannonballs in the past. It's a funny little detail that is historical. But I don't think the Nazis, or the fascists, were storing cannonballs. Fascinating. I wonder if I just keep exploring, if it would let me get the rest of Rome. I'm guessing probably not. But that would be funny. Just Indiana Jones exploring Rome. I don't know what this tool is, but it looks painful. Do we need to go down there? Yes, we do. Alright, well, let me get this fascist out of the way. I don't see him, but he must be nearby. Alright, well. If after this first adventure, it does seem like that these are all the fascists. Back away. That's cool. It's like, again, it's movie fighting. I also don't think it'd be that much fun when it's harder with Umbrella. Hold RB to whip pull. Here we go. What is happening with my controls? Here we go. Hold RB to whip pull.
I got a better plan.
Alright, that was fun. A lot of boxes. Just saying, a lot of boxes. I don't know what they're... This looks like they're taking relics out of the castle. I don't like to call them relics, but they would probably call them relics in the game or in this context. They're artifacts. Brawler 1. Deal increased damage in armed and hand-to-hand melee combat. Adventure points 1 lock. 200. Alright. I'm currently at 110. I've already got a lot back. More biscotti? No more biscotti. What's this? A nice rosé? Do you know if Indiana Jones is a big wine drinker? Let me know in the comments. More bandages.
There it is. The village steps.
Is that Antonio?
Back off!
Then... Oh, he can't. Alright. So heavy enemies don't get as easily knocked over. Okay. You can't pull them towards you. That makes sense. Antonio, why are we meeting here?
Antonio.
Oh, Antonio's a priest. And the fascists taken over the castle. Okay, that makes more sense. I bet we're gonna learn this in the current cutscene.
I just saw Father Ventura with a black shirt on his way to the Castel.
We learned about Father Ventura. He's in cahoots.
What's that?
I said, who is Father Ventura?
We call him the Men in Black. A friend of Mussolini. Practically runs the Vatican now that the Pope has taken ill. Shh, that's him.
Benito serve altro per renderlo a proprio agio. Il duce non sarà mai a proprio agio dentro il Vaticano, capisco? Quando arriveranno i suoi ospiti? Domani, se il vento è favorevole. I can't hear them anymore.
Okay.
I think they're gone.
Father Ventura opened the gates to the Vatican.
What is this?
Now the fascists are everywhere. Shameless.
Who's the guest they're waiting for?
I have no idea.
So these are some of the old passageways in the castle and part of the Vatican. Interesting. I wish I knew more history of the Vatican. More archaeology of the Vatican, too.
We made it, Henri.
I haven't heard that name in a long time.
How many years has it been? 19?
Since the infirmary by the piazza.
19.
Were dark
How
times.
old is Indiana Jones?
Unbearable without a good friend at my side. Follow me.
I like that he has old-timey hearing aids. Didn't actually know there were hearing aids in 1937.
For me?
Now that's the latest humdinger out of New York City.
I think it said 1926, but all right.
Grazie, amigo mio. I think you will need some rest. Buongiorno. This American music is astounding. How do they play like that?
Good American music. It's a lot of effort just to get into
What's
his
going on outside?
They seem to
convent.
be particularly on edge this morning. I have cornetti if you want something to eat.
Well, Antonio, I have a lot of food.
So what brings you to the Vatican, Indy?
I'm looking for someone. A tall fella.
Tall fellow. Well, there is Giovanni, the chef. He is quite tall, and his risotto ai funghi is...
Very tall. Like a giant. He stole
Stop it.
something from me, and I mean to find out why.
What did he steal?
Well, a cat mummy. Very unusual for where it was found. And the thief left behind his Vatican calling card.
Vatican robber in connecting. That seems a bit far-fetched, don't you think?
Does seem a bit far-fetched, yes.
Can I see this calling card?
What do you make of this?
It looks like the sigil of the Vatican Secret Archive, but there's something different about it. Are you sure you want to investigate this, Indy?
Look, things don't add up, and it's driving me crazy. There's more to that cat mummy, and I'm not letting that giant off the hook.
Well, the only giants I heard about is from back in the 16th century. And a certain Father Crescenzo claimed to have seen the secret messages inscribed in the oldest buildings of the Vatican. He said they referenced a
Crescendo.
group of giants he called the fallen angels, hidden in the holy city. But bear in mind that Father Crescenzo was known mainly for one thing.
Oh yeah, what's that?
Star-craving, brain-sick madness.
And it got bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And that's where they invented the term crescendo. That's not true, but could be.
Now I remember. This film you showed me, I have seen it once before in the library.
Is this your closet?
Yes, in the conservation workshop. Most likely nothing, but you did say you wanted to investigate this.
It's a lead worth following.
This is an impressive room. Oh, cool.
I hope they fit.
Open the satchel. Oh, this is the first time it's told us we have a satchel. All right. Well, this feels more like a video game now. Let's get on the clerical suit.
Yeah, this will do nice.
Perfetto, Indy. You should have become a man of the cloth.
I found another calling.
We have to be careful.
It's pretty good.
Il Duce has eyes and ears everywhere, even in the holy city.
Vi siete fatto un amico, padre?
Well, Padre Ventura, this is,
Father Gallagher from St. Joseph's, Boston.
Father Gallagher, that's perfect.
You're here to help with Antonio. He's going deaf, he says. An old war wound, I'm told.
So Antonio fought in
Dear
World War
sir,
One.
God. We all.
Like, he didn't do the full. He did the half.
Ne assumete la responsabilità. Credo che il Santo Padre sarebbe in quanto contrariato se introducessimo individui discutibili nella sua città.
Unsavory elements.
He's a jolly fellow.
yes. Good luck, Indy. If you need me, I will be here, in my office.
Interesting.
Take a look in the library. See if I can't find that symbol.
All right, Father Antonio. This is a good spot to end this episode before Indy explores the Vatican some more. If you like the video, like and subscribe. I'll be posting the next one. Turn on notifications so you can hear when I drop the next episode. And to see where Indiana Jones is going to go and what mystery he's going to uncover about the Vatican. All right, see you in the next one.